Hey everybody, welcome back to Oregon Expeditions. So here in the Pacific Northwest, we're known for our great wine and craft beer, but what you may not know is we also have really great coffee, being the birthplace of Starbucks in Seattle, Washington, and then more recently, Dutch Brothers that was founded in Grants Pass, Oregon. Today, me and my good friend Leslie Hayase, who is a realtor with EXP, and she also has a YouTube channel, Salem Oregon Living, check that out. We're gonna check out 5 of our favorite places to have coffee here in Salem, Oregon. At the end of this video, I will be reviewing them from 5 to 1, so stick around to see that. If you don't agree with me, leave a comment and I'd be happy to tell you how you're wrong. But with that, let's get started. So the first place we went to was the Archive, and by the way, most of these are downtown.
Yeah.
This is how we went to.
All of them downtown.
Yeah, and this one happens to be on State and Liberty. What did you like about
the Archive? So I like the Archive is a place that I like to go if I want tea. And I'm not a big tea drinker, but I love their sticky rice tea that they have there. It's just so good.
Yeah, it was like a whole experience.
It
that
is.
Sticky rice tea.
With like the syrup and the cream. And it's just really good. Yeah. And I like the vibe there too, like their decor, and it's also cool because it's a bar, and you could go there at night and get some really good drinks and hang out. And
the decor's kind of enchanting. Like it's like bookshelves and very Harry Potter.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe it gives me. It's like that industrial.
Yeah, kind of industrial. It's very unique.
Yeah, I liked it a lot, and I like their the back wall decor and the exposed brick. And there's quite a few of the coffee shops downtown that have that exposed brick that you'll see when we have some other ones coming up. But yeah, and the Archive's not very. I'd say it's not the youngest coffee shop downtown. There's another one we're going to cover later that is, but
yeah, it's still fairly new.
It's very new. Yeah.
Maybe like those 7-8 years.
I don't know.
Maybe not even that old.
That long.
Yeah. But it's one of the newer ones downtown.
Yeah.
And I would have to agree with you with the tea. They do have a lot of specialty coffees, which are really good too. But I had a London Fog, which is vanilla and sugar, and so maybe not the healthiest thing that you can get when you're thinking about tea, but it tastes good.
Yeah, it tastes really good. And there's indoor and outdoor seating, and they've expanded their outdoor seating ever since COVID, and so now they've made it really cute. And you can they even have some covered outdoor seating where you can sit if it's raining, which is nice.
Yeah, it's
and
beautiful.
Some people actually do sit there.
It has, what's that, like clematis or
I think
wisteria?
I think it was
neither
jasmine or something, maybe.
Some kind of creeping vine.
Yeah, it was really
looks
pretty.
Beautiful. Which is it's a very nice place to sit, except for the traffic through there is a little much sometimes.
Yeah, because you are right up next to the street.
Yeah, sometimes your view might just be the side of a
beer
vendor.
Yeah.
But it is beautiful when you are clear of that obstruction.
Yeah. So that's the Archive. That was our first stop.
Yep.
So let's see. Then from the Archive, we walked down the street, literally down the street, around the corner to the Gov Cup.
To the Gov Cup.
Yeah. What do you like about the Gov Cup?
I like the Gov Cup because it's very traditional in the sense of a coffee shop. When I think of a coffee shop, I think of the aesthetic that you get from the Gov Cup.
Right. It's like it envelops you, like it's super cozy and snug.
Yes.
Yeah.
They have the coolest art. I believe they are local artists that they put up, and you can actually buy the art if you want to.
They're always like highlighting different local artists and stuff, and this time they had some really beautiful paintings. I like those a lot.
Yes, they do. Yeah, it has 2 different levels that you can go up to. We sat upstairs. Yeah. It's a beautiful view if you want to people watch.
Yeah, and it's good. There's a lot of students that go there, I noticed, and there's a lot of people. I mean, because you can really like find like just a nook there and like burrow down for a couple hours with your computer and just get work done, and you won't be bothered and stuff like that. And they have good coffee, obviously, and good food.
Yes, they do have very good coffee. This time I only had a bagel because we hit up 7 coffee shops, so I didn't want to get too caffeinated.
We had to stretch out our coffee drinking.
Their bagel is good. I like everything bagels.
Yes, and then I had what did I have? I can't even remember what it was called, but it was the bacon, egg, and cheese. sandwich.
It was good.
It was good.
I had half of it, and it was delicious.
It was really good.
So if you want to find the Governor's Cup, it's on the corner of Court and High Street, which is right across from the bus station.
Right. And then we left there and literally walked around the corner.
Yeah, maybe 2 blocks to the Ike Box, which is on the corner of Chemeketa and Cottage. And the front door of Ike Box faces Cottage, but everybody that, they just usually go in the side door, which is on... Yeah, actually, I didn't even know that you could go in the front door. Yeah, you had to show me that today.
Yeah, you could. You can. But the cool thing I think about the Ike Box, that's been there since 2004.
2004, yes.
I think it was an old funeral home.
The building looks like it would be a funeral home.
Yeah, it's cool. And that, I think, is the thing I like the best about the Ike Box is if you want to go there and have a conversation with somebody and you don't want everybody else to hear it, the Ike Box is a great place because it's so big in there and you can spread out and everything. But unfortunately, we couldn't show anything because they were doing...
It's under construction.
They are, I think, replacing the flooring and updating some things in there. So it's going to look really cool.
Yeah, once you get in there.
But it's just a really neat old building, and you can rent out like conference rooms and things like that. They have an upstairs and all kinds of nooks and crannies in that building too.
Oh, do they have an upstairs?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so very expansive. They have... And if you're watching this after July 4th, 2023, which you probably are, it should be open and ready for you. Yeah.
Go check it out. They have good coffee.
They do have good coffee.
Yep.
It's more of a traditional sense. Like, I don't know if they have a lot of specialty.
I think they have your usual stuff. They have a lighter. Yeah, they have a lighter food menu. You can get like quiche there. Okay. But I don't know. Maybe they're updating their food menu too. I really don't know what they're going to be doing during this, this renovation. They could be doing all kinds of things. But the cool thing about the Ike Box is that it has a mission behind it. It employs divested youth and provides opportunities for them to learn, skills, employment skills like customer service and food prep and that sort of thing. And so
valuable resource.
Yeah, it is. It's a good resource for our community, and it has been for a long time. So.
Very nice.
Yeah, so that's the Ike Box.
Yes, and then continuing down, we went to Capri coffee shop.
Well, first we went and moved our cars.
Well, yeah, because you can only park downtown for 3 hours.
Yes, which is free, for 3 hours for free.
For free, yeah, which is really nice about downtown Salem. Yeah. There is a few spaces where you have to pay, but it's pretty rare.
Which is around Ike Box. If you park outside of Ike Box and you do not put money in that meter, you will get a ticket. That is the one thing that drives me crazy about that area.
I don't know how they planned these because it seems so random, like where you have to pay and where you don't.
Yeah.
I would say good 80% of parking downtown is free.
Yeah.
But there are a few places where you charge for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, but it's metered parking out front of Ike Box. And the other thing about Ike Box is it's right across the street from the brand new Y.
Yep.
So it's really convenient. Like if you're there and you're exhausted after your workout, you need some caffeine, you can just go across the street to Ike Box and get some caffeine.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
I would probably do it the opposite way and maybe get caffeinated before my workout.
That's true.
Yeah, but you can do it either way.
Whatever way you want.
Whatever way works for you.
Yeah. But it's or if you're like, waiting for your bus and you've got some extra time, you walk right up the street and
Ike Box is very convenient for you. Ike Box and the Gov Cup are both very convenient for that.
Yep.
Okay, but then after we moved our cars, we did go to Capri Cafe.
Yes.
This place is really adorable. It's inside the Reed Opera House in downtown Salem. And this place I would say it has a lot of specialty drinks.
Yeah.
What I had was a rosemary vanilla latte. I don't know where else you find those at.
No, it looked really good.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Yeah, and I had the dragon fruit refresher, which was so good.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Dragon fruit refresher.
Better than Starbucks.
Sounds exotic. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
But yeah, in this place it's kind of dimly lit, kind of like I kind of want to say a romantic feel, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. I think it would be a good place to go. It's never really super crowded, so it would be a good place to go and have like a little get-together meeting.
And I would say this one out of our whole list is probably the newest. It's only been open for a couple of years. Yeah, I think 2 years. And I think it's a good addition to the Reed.
Which is already a cool place in itself.
Yeah,
it's kind of quirky.
The Reed is like I mean, you can go through the Reed and feel like you're walking through like tunnels, and there's just all kinds of, cool shops or tucked in little nooks and crannies. And I mean, the building was built in like 1870. It was one of the oldest buildings in
Salem.
But like you said, I wouldn't want to be in that building if an earthquake happened. Good Lord,
Try to avoid that building and earthquakes.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
God,
very cool feel. I want to say like dungeonous or something. Yeah, when you go down below.
Yeah.
A very cool feeling. Catacombs, yeah.
Yeah. But you could grab a cup of coffee at the Capri and then do all kinds of shopping, because there's so many things in the Reed that you could go and look at.
Yep.
Plant store.
Hat store. Barbershop.
Yep.
That is for another video though. And we will definitely touch on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So stay tuned for that.
Still working on my coffee from someplace else. Anyway.
Which we're going to get to right now. So the last place on my list. And by the way, go check out Leslie's video. She's posting this almost the same video on her page, but she has two different coffee shops than I have, and I have 2 different coffee shops than she has. So if you are interested in more places to check out, go check out her channel at Salem Oregon Living. But the last place I went without her because we had already spent the whole day drinking coffee downtown, so we were over it that day. So the next day I went to a coffee shop that is a drive-through, and it's called The Human Bean. So it's a little bit different than the other ones on the list, considering it's only a drive-through. I think they do have a few places that have an indoor area too, because it is a chain. I believe they have over 100 locations, but I believe this is the only one in Salem, and it's on Commercial. I think there's another one also in Kaiser, but that's technically a different city. But I like this place because it's not usually as busy as your Starbucks or Dutch Brothers. The service is great and not overly in your face and in your business like some of the other ones, even though some people do like that, but it's just not for me. It's usually it's in the morning and I'm tired, I don't want to talk, I just want a friendly face to say, hey, here's your coffee. And I do love their little touch with the coffee bean on top of your espresso. It just makes you kind of feel good inside, and they taste incredible. Another thing I like about the Human Bean is I find their coffee to be not quite as sweet as some of the other places. If you really enjoy stuff that's overly sweet, that's fine, but it's not really for me, so that's why I picked this place. Even though this time I did have a Java chip creation, so I'm sure it had a ton of sugar in it, but it was a celebration drink because it was the last coffee that I had to drink for a while. So yeah, just great coffee, friendly service, quick, easy, everything that you could want in a drive-thru. Okay. So now for my kind of quick and dirty rating of these from 5 to 1, 1 being my absolute favorite coffee shop in Salem. Number 5, I'm going to have to go with The Human Bean. Nothing, and keep in mind, these are all really great coffee shops. I just thought I'd have a little fun and rate them from 5 to 1. So yeah, number 5 will be The Human Bean. It's a great drive-through, fast, friendly, great service. But that being said, it is just a drive-through, so it limits it in that capacity because there's no place to kind of sit down and meet with friends and talk and everything that you want in, a great coffee shop. So, but it does its job as a drive-through better than all the other ones. Number 4, I'm gonna have to go with The Archive. It's also a very great place. Lots of specialty drinks. You really can't beat it when it comes to specialty coffees, teas, cocktails even. That being said, it's a little bit maybe too fancy for my liking. It doesn't quite have the warmth and the traditional feel as the top 3 on this list, so that's kind of what keeps it at number 4, but very great place. I definitely check it out. Number 3, I would put the Caffe Capri or Capri Cafe in the Reed Opera House. I think it's a great little cozy place. They have excellent specialty drinks. It's really cool that it's in the mall. It gives you a lot of options to go and look around and do some shopping while you're having your coffee. But that being said, it also is the downfall of the place because it is in the mall. It makes it maybe a little bit awkward to have conversations and meet with people in the middle of the mall feeling. Number 2 is the Ike Box. It's a great place. They have lots and lots of space for meetings. I always recommend this place when I'm meeting with a client or a realtor to talk business, or if I'm just wanting to hang out with friends. You get a lot of privacy there, and they also have very good coffee and food and service. So my favorite coffee place in all of Salem is the Governor's Cup. There's just something about it that's so traditional and warm, and you walk in there and you feel welcome. There's always a place to sit. Maybe I'm a little bit biased because it is a very established business in the community, and I do remember going there as a teen and just having a great time. I feel like their coffee is a good value. It tastes good. It seems like you get a lot more for what you pay for than a lot of other places. So yeah, just all around great place. I would definitely recommend checking this out. So there you have it, my top 5 picks for the best coffee places in Salem, Oregon. I hope you found this useful, and maybe you'll check out a few of these places. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe you disagree and you hit all these places. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, and we'll maybe have a little heated discussion down there. Thank you for joining Leslie and I today. If you are planning on moving to Oregon, please reach out to us. We'd love to help you. We have a lot of experience in the area. She is a realtor and I am a mortgage loan officer, and we make a great team. We'd love to help you on your Oregon expedition. Our contact information is located here on the screen and also in the description below. Please like this video and subscribe for more content like this. Also, click one of these videos on your way out to learn all the best places to eat, play, and live in Oregon. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.